Hello everyone and welcome my webinar. I talk about the bullying and suicide. I present. My name is Silvia Mantilla Cárdenas. I studied licenciature in foreign languages with emphasis on English. I start. I talk about content. Number one, I talk about the identities and bullying. Number two, I talk about the studies. Number two, statistics. And number three, case. And for the finish, I answer the question. Introduction. In this webinar, I will discuss bullying and suicide. You will find important topic and real life and case caused by bullying. Identity on the bullying. Bullying is always behavior of physical, verbal, relational, or psychological violence given by individual or group and directly, and another individual who is not capable of defending himself, and situation that develop in the school environment that frequently occurs among children between 11 and 14 years of age. Profile of the aggressor. And bullying is always presented by groups of friends where there is a leader who is the one who induces the mistreatment of the affect. The attacker presents an aggressive profile behind a psychological problem that is presenting a different characteristics in your mental or presenting in your life. Type of bullying. Psychological and different bullying. This is number one, physical, corresponding to any contact between the aggressor to the winner, the victim, without the consent of the latter person. Verbal is the most frequent form of bullying, and its objective is to attack the other person, be pointing, and I usually attack with a different verbal phrase and for inut and loser and stupid and nerd, different phrase. In social bullying, the use of the various means to the means for the draw some social relationship. And the cyberbullying, this is very common, and this from a hard that I usually use the different social network for the attack on the WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. I comment your posts and I receive the victim in in the different comments in your posts and attack in your social network. Characteristics of the victim. And low self-esteem, physically weak and differently, isolation, disorders, and nullment. And studies. Bullying and suicide. Several recent studies have found a social link between bullying and depression or behavior related to the bullying and suicide. Studies comprise and studies revert of the children or young people who suffer from bullying to suicide. Many of the 10 try to camouflage their feeling and decide not to talk to anyone but about what they are going through. The suicide rate respond to the facts that there are more young people who commit suicides because of bullying that from other reason. Statistic. Okay, and this is the percent the report bullying cases around the world. Is very impression. The totality suffer and the difference suffer and for the bullying case of the bullying per year, cases that are not report. This is not report. Okay, per severe case in total. Okay, country with more case. And I revert the more common bullying in the USA and in Chinese and in the different. It's very common. I present the case the bullying in American, in Europe, and in Asia. Case. Okay, I have present 3 cases. Three people, the 3 children, and this is the famous case Amanda Todd. This is the sides and suicides and another and describe your history, your case, and you suffer bullying, and deciding writing your case in paper and express in video, and I take them a picture. The other case is David. I write not your mother. I express the messenger message and the spread your story and decision for I suicide. The other case is very recent, and I decided suicide. I had hospitalized for 3 years and I died. Okay, discussion question. And as future teacher, how would you prevent bullying? Okay, this is a very interesting question, but as future teacher will be believe that to prevent bullying and in the classroom is to be very attentive, not only during class but also outside of class, at recess up to outside the school to identify which child is beginning to the suffer bullying or watching indoor and bullying. What should parents do to detect that their children suffer from bullying? Okay, the advice I will give parents to prevent bullying, the advice I will give parents to prevent suicide would be to be more attentive and to the child behavior. Many times we omit behavior that the child tends to have because we think he or she is growing up is important to us too. I don't this need, but I'm asking what is happening. Okay, thank you.